G'day everybody. So we're at the snowy mountains at the moment and just putting together the video to catch everybody up on our Christmas and New Year's. So you'll see us packing up the house, heading down the Bruce Highway and hitting all of the roadworks along the way. The kids get surfing lessons for Christmas, and then we head down to Ginny's parents' farm and show you some of the shenanigans that we get up to down there. And then from there we head down to Canberra, and that'll be in the next video. But it's been a good trip so far. I'll give you a bit of an update towards the end of the video, but for now, hope you enjoy our first part of a lap of Australia. Cheers. We're getting close. Tonight was the last night in here. We're packing up the house and getting ready to go. So for the next 2 nights, we'll be in a caravan park here in town, and then we're gone. House rented, hopefully rented. We'll see how we go. And we'll be on the road, but it's amazing how much stuff there is to do and how much you realise you own when you have to gather it all up and put it into storage so that you can rent the house out. So the last 48 hours have pretty much been a whirlwind, getting all of our stuff, putting it downstairs, trying to get ready to secure it all so that we can rent the house out furnished before we depart. It's a lot of stuff, but we've still got 48 hours, so hopefully that'll give us just enough time to get all of this stuff, put it downstairs, and get anyway for the big adventure. At the weighbridge, just weighed ourselves, and unlike real life, we are not overweight. So it's a good start. In fact, we've got a little bit of weight that we can still put inside the van, which is handy. So time to hitch up and head in for the night. We've departed. We have just left the house and we're now heading out of Townsville to start the lap.
Woo! Yeah! Goodbye, Anita!
A few huge days of cleaning up and very hard work from the kids and us to get out of here.
10 years.
Yeah, it's been 10 years of planning and getting ready and setting up.
And dreaming.
And now here it is. We are in the car. We've got the caravan behind us, and true to the Bruce Highway, not that we're even on the Bruce Highway, but we are stopped at roadworks as we start heading south. Who's excited?
Me!
We will see Townsville again in about 13 months.
Correct. 15.
So yeah, 13th of December 2022, we're leaving on the lap. There we go.
And we're going to come back in 2024.
And yep, that's right. It'll be 2024 by the time we get back. Very exciting. All right, the adventure awaits.
Let's go.
Shack. Coming up to red light at the roadworks. Our 43rd set of roadworks, I think, since we've left Townsville. Little known fact, actually, about the Bruce Highway between Cairns and Brisbane is that at any one point in time, the Queensland government has a policy that at least 25% of it needs to be under construction. There is no maximum amount, so it can go all the way up to 100%, but bare minimum, 25% of the highway needs to be roadworks, just to make sure that there's no easy way for traffic to get in one easy manner down from Cairns to Brisbane. You've got to be able to stop, preferably around about 40 times. So fortunately, we're meeting the requirements. The Queensland government is doing its job. This is the 43rd set, so we've definitely met the 25% minimum for the highway. No doubt it'll be fantastic in the future. For now though, we're keeping 1 million people employed, upgrading the highway and making it easy to get south. There's Paddy, almost in. Hey, there he goes. Go kiddos, woo! Here we go, Evie. There she goes, yeah! How was it?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna have another go?
Yeah, it's just after Paddy.
Alright. Was it?
It was awesome.
Yeah? What was the best part?
Like just going really fast towards the beach is so fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're proud of yourself for standing up?
Yes.
You're gonna get back out and have another go?
Yes.
Alright, yay! Was it?
Fun.
Yeah? What was the best part?
Surfing.
Surfing? Are you proud of yourself for standing up?
Kind of.
Are you gonna have another go?
I want to.
Yeah, alright, let's go!
Take me out.
Well, here we are at the Shearers Hall on Wilga Station. This place is amazing. So this is where we've been staying for pretty much the last week. It's a luxury accommodation on Wilga Station, which is Ginny's family's farm. Originally, so Ginny grew up here, and it's a working 300-acre sheep property out near Bathurst. And recently, ownership has transitioned from Ginny's dad, Peter, to her brother, Hamish. And he's now setting it up with luxury accommodation, including the farmer's hut, which is just over my right shoulder behind that tree there. You can probably see it around about there, just in behind there. And then where we are, which is the Shearers Hall. So this is the old shearing shed, and they've turned it into luxury accommodation, and it is amazing. So I'm standing out here on the deck, and you can see behind me here the setup that you've got. And if I turn around, the view from the deck out over the hills out towards Bathurst. It's phenomenal. And it only starts there, it just gets better. So you can see at night the festoon lights and the decor that they've got going on here. So the wood, the rustic old corrugated iron, amazing. And then, as I said before, check out this outdoor kitchen with an old laundry tub, now insulated, doubling up as an esky. That's awesome. Let's go inside and have a bit of a look. Those beautiful views out through the window. Ignore the family of gypsies kit that's been lying around here. The old wood stove, which does a cracking job. It's only 14 odd degrees here in Bathurst, so we haven't actually got this going, but just pointing it out that 14 degrees is not summer Bathurst, sort it out. But we're assured in winter, 15 minutes after you turn that on, the entire place is really warm, and it's really well insulated, I can guarantee that. So then from there, coming around the sitting area, deliberately no TV. So you can really switch off and relax here and ignore the gypsy family's Hilux out the window, but you can see that beautiful view out towards Bathurst and then down towards Lithgow and the mountains. And inside, so they've really kept the old decor. So check it out. That's one of the original shearing machines from when this was a shearing shed. And they're using that now as decoration. And then check out the kitchen. So beautiful old table. This table used to be the wool table. So after they took the fleece off the sheep, you throw it out onto the table and do the classification there. So Pete used to class, and even Ginny and Beck and Hames used to class the wool on the table, and now it's become this perfect dining table in the middle of the kitchen. And then the kitchen itself. So real luxury accommodation touches, beautiful oven, so you can cook up a storm. You can sleep 10 people here, 5 bedrooms, each with a queen size bed, and I can guarantee the mattresses are stupendous. And then I love this, the black sink with the copper pipes, looks amazing. And great old touches like this, like, well, luxury appliances that blend in, fantastic. But then you've got this old meat pantry, which is now serving as storage. And the most important part by far in the entire place, starting the day with that. Great. And check this out. So again, you got the decor, the shearing machine up there, but then check out the sideboard where you can come in and put all your groceries in that. And then a tap and a fork being used as handles. That real quirky country touch, which is great. Here's another great feature. So as I said, this used to be the shearing shed. So there were 3 shearing stations within the shed. Here's one of them, and you can see through here, they've got a glass panel through the floor, and you can see down one of the old chutes. So finish the sheep, down the chute to go, and you can see the yards there. And you've got the beams and the joists there preserved for people to appreciate the heritage of the building. And then check out this corridor. How cool does that look? LED lighting in the floor, and then that fantastic corrugated iron and wood touches that just set this place apart. And I'll take you down, I'll show you the bathrooms and the bedrooms. So here's the main bathroom. Because it's fancy and luxury accommodation, yep, you walk in and the lights turn on automatically. Obviously you can't see it, but the floors are heated and it's actually on today. It's cold enough in the middle of summer. Thanks again, Bathurst, for that to be on. And that beautiful rainwater shower, the copper pipes, the wood, corrugated iron, tiles all the way up, just amazing. Oh, and check out these sinks. Again, don't worry about the fact that a gypsy family's left their stuff all over the place, but that beautiful copper against the wood and the corrugated iron. That view, which has probably been washed out at the moment with the sunlight outside, well, cloud light outside. Oh, there you go, coming in now, that view. And each of the 3 bedrooms, or the 2 bedrooms at the end, has this beautiful view. There's the farmer's hut over there with the grass roof. And then the bedrooms. So all of the wood is from the farm, and these boxes, you know, just so the bedside tables are repurposed boxes. The hanging rails, copper and wood again, phenomenal. And as I said before, so comfortable. These mattresses, they're great. And I love this. So there's 5 bedrooms like that. If we come in and have a look in the bedroom that Evie's staying in at the moment, and this is the same on the other side. I said before that they preserve the chutes. So check this out. You can see there, that's one of the old chutes that they used to use to send the sheep down to the yards again. So with that glass panel there, double glazed by the way, because everything needs to be double glazed because this place gets cold. And there you go. So that's the shearing shed. This is where we've been staying for the last week. Wake up in the morning and we walk out to this. It is absolutely amazing. Sunrise straight out through that window. You wouldn't be anywhere else. Here we are at the Bathurst Aqua Fun Park. Whew. Having a great morning. Oh, trying to keep our balance.
Ash, 2 hands all the time, yeah?
Stay on, mates! Woo! Ready? Here she goes. Woo! Alright. Great view. The Bathurst Aqua Fun Park. Lovely water temperature. Let's check. Lovely. Here they go! Woo! And here comes Uncle Paul.
Tell me when, yeah?
Whoa!
Oh, not a good one.
Whoa! Yeah, we're good.
Yeah?
Good.
No, I didn't do it.
Whoa! And we're done. That was awesome. highly recommend it. 50-minute session cost us $90 for 1 adult, 3 kids. Out here at the Ben Chifley Dam. Not too many people. They can set up to 200 on this thing, which would be sporting, but for us, awesome. What a way to spend New Year's Day. So there's something else that just wanted to point out here at Wilga Station. You can see behind me, it is a working farm, so that's the Shearers Hall. That's a pistachio plantation that they've got next to it. And all the sheep are down in a different paddock at the moment, but they're usually grazing around the place. But check this out. We'll just come down here and see if you can see. So this here, just behind me here, is a 13 million litre natural swimming pool. So they've taken pretty much one of the old dams, the old house dam that used to provide, and in some way still does, but used to provide all the water for the gardens, and converting it at the moment into a massive natural swimming pool. So aquatic plants doing the filtering, and if you can see it just under the tree just here, you might be able to hear it. That's a fountain that's aerating all of the water. There's also some fish in there now, and some turtles and that are providing a good ecosystem that balances out the water. So it goes from being, your typical kind of dirty dam, stagnant. Now the temperature profile is fantastic. Can guarantee. We were in there 2 days ago having a lovely time. They've got the pontoon here to swim off. There's a little boat that you can go, that island there with the willows, and willows again providing shade to the water to set it up to be a natural swimming pool. 78,000 litres per hour going through the pump to aerate the water and the dam and to turn this into a natural swimming pool. So 2 days ago it was 31 degrees. At the moment it's like 18, stupid Bathurst. But yeah, how good is that? Turning a $13 million litre dam into what is now a natural swimming pool for guests to enjoy at Wilga Station. Awesome.
What's this, guys? Woo! Go, buddy!
Go, Paddy! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Well done. Oh, you got to fall off towards Hamish. Here we go. Surfing! Woo!
I slipped in the water. We're at the creek.
There's a ram parked in the Shearers Hall. Oh, what's it called?
So one of the lovely parts about the farm is that Hamish and Mez have set up a thing, the sheep trail, which is a walking track from the accommodation down to the creek at the back of the property, which is lovely. I'll stick some footage on here. But this part here always reminds me of the bushfires. As you can see, just down behind me here, where the road crosses over the track and over the gully, some of you might remember that in 2019 there were just a couple of bushfires. Horrendous fire season. And we were here, I think it was the last time that the entire family was together. We were here for Father's Day and we were down at the creek, and Hamish and Denise had a clearing out fire a couple of days before, all legal, all very well supervised. But of course, in September, we had an inkling of how bad the fire season was going to be. We hadn't had any proof yet. Well, we're all there a few days later, down at the creek, and we look up from our barbecue, and there's this little whiff of smoke going up into the air. So immediately jumped in the cars. Thankfully, we hadn't walked down the sheep trail back then. We jumped in the cars. We came up as quick as we could, and the next thing you knew, the what we thought was a completely out fire wasn't a completely out fire. One of the embers had been picked up by the wind and had sparked it, and away it went. So 4 of us had a good crack at putting it out with buckets, but you know, the fires back then, the conditions for fires back then were terrible. So there was no way that we were going to put it out just with buckets. So we ended up getting the RFS. Nice of them to come out. But as a result, Father's Day 2019 is very memorable for the 4 fathers that were down at the creek that day. Love Wilga Station. So that's my quick tour of where we've been this week. If we weren't committed gypsies for the next 12 months, I'd figure out a way to do a business deal so that we could stay here for the next 12 months instead, because it's awesome. Chloe, our niece, who's staying here as well, said that Disneyland isn't the happiest place in the world, it's Wilga Station. And if that's not pretty high praise coming from a 9-year-old, I don't know what is. If you ever get the chance, on the off chance that you're in Bathurst and you want to stay somewhere that's amazing with a group of friends, couldn't recommend this place highly enough. If it's just a couple, check out the Farmer's Hut. There's pictures online. I'm not selling it for them because that needs selling. It's just amazing in its own right. But people don't know about it. So if we don't get a chance to say, hey, it's out there, check it out, then you're missing out. You absolutely are. And I just want to finish with this last touch up here. Check this. The Bathurst sign. There we go. We'll eventually get there. Yeah. The Bathurst sign from when they used to mark the wool bales after they'd finished it. So now we're off to Canberra. We'll be leaving tomorrow morning, leaving the wonderful Shearers Hut, leaving Wilga Station, and heading down to Canberra to see some friends, catch up with some friends that we haven't seen in a long time, and then continue with the trip. All right. There you go. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what it's been like for us so far. So not actually camping through any of that. We were staying in houses, mostly with family, and thanks to everybody that put up with the gypsy family crashing at their pad. It's been a fun journey. There's been lots of emotions, some laughter. I have cried on several occasions, lots of tears, but it's been good. Started off with a bang. I managed to break one of the actuators that lifts the roof on the caravan. So that was a fantastic and auspicious start to our travels, and that's now down in Melbourne, hopefully getting fixed, and hopefully we get to pick that up on our way through to head out to Geelong and jump on the Spirit of Tasmania. But apart from that, there haven't been too many big issues. We're all kind of adjusting to life on the road. The kids probably more so than Ginny and I, who still feel a little bit like we're just doing your usual pack the house and move at the end of a posting. But no more of that. We are firmly Gypsy family on the road and looking forward to wherever we go next. Hopefully we catch some of you soon. And until we do, take care. All the best.